First of all, we have the new Hieroglyphics album,
Bay
The
Area.
Kitchen, Bay Area. You know, funny story about Hieroglyphics, we have a ton of their last album used, the Full Circle, which came out in 2008, and that one sells so steadily, even to this day. Like, we probably sold 10 copies of that this month, you know?
Really?
So it's just like completely steady seller since 2008. So now that they have a new project out together, I'm sure that people are going to be clamoring for this.
And it has everybody on there.
This is everyone. This is all of Hieroglyphics. So we got Del the Funky Homo Sapien, all of Souls of Mischief, you know, Casuals on there, Pep Love's on there, the whole works. Festo, you name it. It's produced by, you know, Opio did a lot of the production, and some of the guys who did that great First Light album, which people were really digging, also did some of the production on here. So, great. Check it out. Brand new. Also, hot off the press is Slum Village's new album.
Oh, okay. I've been hearing
Evolution,
about this.
with a beautiful little butterfly on the cover. Interesting point, though. Slum Village, the only person who is from the original Slum Village who's still in this is T3. You know, Baton passed away, J Dilla passed away, obviously. Elzai's no longer in the group. He left. But, so it's, right now it's T3 and Illa J Dilla's brother, is in the group. But what's cool is it's also produced by this guy, Young RJ, who used to produce the Black Milk. They had a group together. So it's definitely on some Detroit. Like, this is definitely like some Detroit style here still. And, you know, you got rapper Big Pooh on there. Blue is on there. And I'm sure it's really good. I haven't listened to it yet. I have a promo to listen to, though, so I'll get back to you on that one.
Okay.
Here's something that I'm excited about. This is what I'm going to buy tonight. Radio Inactive's new album. It's called the Akashic album, sporting this wonderful little cover with him as a kid, a bunch of action figures, and the Akashic tapestry in the background, of course. But this guy is one of those LA dudes. He's part of the Shapeshifters. Started being on the scene forever. He has a bunch of great albums out. If you ever listen to, you know, his album with Anti-MC, Freak 'Em All was amazing. He had an album with Bus Driver and Dateless, The Weather, that he put out a long time ago. This is some brand new stuff from him. It's got Bus Driver and LA Cool from the LA scene on there. It's self-produced, if I'm not mistaken, but it follows this weird Akashic theme. And what I like about this guy is he's so creative. You never know what direction he's going to take his music in. I mean, he'll like have different styles on every single song. It'll sort of surprise you. He's always great elements of surprise there. Also, Razkaz's new album, Barmageddon, and we just got this in. It was actually one of the best promos I've ever gotten for a hip hop thing. They brought me a bunch of tequila to go along with it for free, so I have tequila to drink while I listen to this. This is his new album. I guess the gal who was promoting this was telling me that he had a 5-album deal with Capitol Records that he's out of. And she was mentioning that some of his albums might have not been the best because he had to drop a bunch of albums to get out of the contract. But she claimed to me that he's back on point with this. It actually features Kendrick Lamar is on here, along with a bunch of other people. Too Short's on there. Guilty Simpson is on it. Sick Jackin' of Psycho Realm is on it. So it might be pretty interesting. You know, He's got like a lot of people on there. And of course, you know, Razkaz did deliver Soul on Ice. This is the guy who delivered Soul on Ice a while ago. Another one that we just got back in, my favorite album of 2013 so far, Billy Woods, Dour Candy. Now, hopefully you had a chance to listen to it already, because this thing is great. Completely produced by Blockhead, formerly of Def Jux, features Aesop Rock and Open Mike Eagle, and this guy Elucid, who I'm really feeling. But yeah, Billy just has such an interesting style. I'm talking Billy Woods, not Billy Jam, but you have an interesting style too. But he has such an interesting style of rapping. It's so slow and intense with the lyrics, but also really interesting, kind of has a little bit of a street feel to it. And of course, Blockhead's beats are amazing, and the chemistry between these two is what I like the most about this album. They have
and he's a pretty
chemistry.
deep guy too, isn't he, Billy Woods?
He is, yeah. He's
he knows this.
Clearly has, you know, his literary references are really interesting. His film references are interesting. He has a lot going on there, and that's an excellent album. I highly recommend checking that out. Let's check over here too. So, you know, we talked about Black Star being reissued. Yeah. Eric B. and Rakim's reissued. I guess the one new thing that we also have here is Radio Inactive's new album on vinyl, which he pressed up. Once again, I'm sure this album's excellent. This is also available on cassette tape, by the way. We have it on cassette over there too. He used to release all of his albums on cassette in the 90s, so he's continuing the trend. as you know, cassettes are very popular these days.
Right.
And I guess that covers it.
Okay, thank you so much, Emit at Amoeba Music Berkeley.